Hello, I'm Nora St. John, the Education Program Director for Balanced Body. And with me today is Lizbeth Garcia from Tilcia Studios in San Diego, California. We're going to show you some exercises using the rotator disc in conjunction with the chair, both for strength and for stability. And there's some interesting variations here using the rotator discs with resistance and without resistance. We'll start here doing standing leg pumps, and we have here first the no resistance disc with a sticky pad underneath it, again because this floor is on the slippery side. So to keep that from sliding anywhere, that goes on a little sticky pad. Lizbeth is going to be using the front pedal, so we've got the cactus is in the number 3 position. Starting on the right leg, putting the left leg up on the pedal. We can cross the arms, and we're going to look for a good alignment from the head down to the toes, hips nice and square, and just pressing that pedal down and pressing that pedal up. And the goal here is to keep the pelvis really stable and steady and to keep the foot in the same position on that disc. You'll even notice with Elizabeth, there's just a little wiggle back and forth. There she's trying to find stability by creating the rotation in the hip or activating the rotators of the hip. So here we're just using that, again, that non-resisted disc to make her work on stability and to feel when she's not using that stability. Now we'll take version number 2, and this will be the turned out standing leg pump. So here Elizabeth now has a smaller disc with a light resistance, and it also has a sticky pad underneath, and she'll be putting her foot now on this back pedal, which is in the number 2 position. So first thing we always have to watch here, right, is that the hips stay nice and square. We'll do 2 versions of this. First version, hips are square. Elizabeth is just pushing down and up. Now with the resisted disc, it's easier to keep that disc in one position, right, because there's a little bit of resistance on it. So what I'm going to have Lizbeth do, because I know that her weak external rotators are not her strong suit, is to rotate that left side out. Feel that, because she's got the resistance now to work into, and maintain that support on her left hip as she moves her right leg. Very nice. And she's getting some good activation right through the side of that hip. That's beautiful. All right, now we're going to go on from here to some of the hamstring 3 or pikes. And for this, we have our big disc, our 12-inch disc with the heavy resistance. Remember, that's the black circle. And we'll use some pads on there because Lizbeth will be putting her hands on it. We want to change our springage. She's like a little bit more on this one. We're going to go up to either 3 or 4. We'll take 4 for the moment. And we'll put the dowel in. So coming up into position, one foot pushes the pedal down. I'll give her a little assistance there. Other foot comes on. Both hands are on roughly the outsides of that disc, yeah? Now, rounding the back, we'll come into a round back version of this. Head is looking towards the belly button, and we scoop up, come up as high as you can, like you're trying to pull that pedal all the way up to the top, as high as it will go. That's that deep abdominal scoop. Now, from that high point, we'll add a rotation. So now from there, pelvis staying square at first, yep, adding the twist. So she's getting some more work through the obliques, through the side of the torso. Nice. And I might even suggest that she pulse up a bit as she rotates. Yeah, so now she's adding that lateral flexion to each twist. Now this is a surprise to her, but if I want her to challenge this even more, I might say let's take one leg off and put it behind the other ankle. Yep, and then let's add the rotation from there. Yeah, so now she's got only one leg anchored, that left leg anchored, and this makes that lateral flexion even more challenging. Now let's change sides. There we go. Again, nice deep scoop. As you come up, rotate to the right. There we go, and left. Nice. So again, we're just creating a lot of full body movement, which is what the discs are all about. Nice. This gets much more challenging here with just one foot on the pedal. Now we're going to come out of there and go into our last exercise here. And again, just assisting her to make sure that pedal doesn't go slamming back. Now we'll take this down to 2 for reverse swan, torso press back. And we'll lower the cactus just a bit so our springs are a little lighter. We've still got, however, the 12-inch with the heavy resistance on and a pad. Okay, so let's come on over here. Now it's very important here that you not be too close to this back edge on this. Remember, this is a fairly narrow seat. So coming up into a beautiful little tabletop position. And let's take the hands back. Now let's just find that position for a moment. Yeah, get very secure on the disc. Hands are nice and wide, chest is open, eyes are looking just slightly over the knees. And we'll start here with just a little rotation of the lower body. Yeah? Now the shoulders are moving a bit as well, but we're stabilizing really through the hands and letting that just move gently. Nice. Now let's come up from there, take the legs up into the full teaser position. And from there, let's just take the torso down and up. Yeah, beautiful. Nice deep scoop here, trying to maintain relative neutral to slightly flexed spine, which is a little tricky here. And then if they're up for it, you can come up and add a little bit of movement of the torso in that full teaser position. So we go down, up, and twist, and center, down, up, and twist, and center. Nice. Let's call that a day on that one, shall we? All right. So bending the knees, I'm just keeping an eye on her as she comes off of that. And there are our chair exercises with our rotator discs.